So give us your assessment of Jack, maybe some of the things in your mind, Brian, that have helped give him the edge in this race.
Yeah, Jack had a good fall camp, and really we had a really spirited, good quarterback competition. We had 4 guys that I thought played well and that we would be good putting in there as a starter. So I was really happy with the quarterback play. But Jack, he finished last year really well. Didn't get the wins that we liked, but statistic-wise, grading out-wise, did a really good job last season. His mobility brings us a little something extra. He's very smart. Has a tremendous knowledge of what we're trying to do on offense, and he's had a good camp. So looking forward to seeing what he can do game 1.
In your mind, was the mobility the deciding factor that gave him the edge?
Oh, I think it definitely helped. I think whenever you can have a quarterback that has a threat of running the football or can make some plays when things break down, it definitely helps.
So how much can he help you guys generate some rushing yardage?
Yeah, he can. I mean, he
can.
He definitely can be involved in some design runs where either he's reading an end or a backer and either giving it to running back or keeping himself, or even some things just designed for him to run, as well as his ability to extend the play when it breaks down. He's shown that he's been pretty good at that. Been able to convert some third downs with his legs, and that's big. That's something that David Blau was really good at when he was playing for us, is converting those third downs. Nothing's there, taking off and getting it with his legs.
How is he different from that 2019 TCU start, his first ever?
Oh yeah, I think confidence-wise is totally different. He's played some ball now. He knows what it feels like. He's become more of a leader, more vocal, very sure of himself. He knows the offense like a coach, so he's very certain when he's out there, and guys can ask him questions and look to him and know that he'll have the answer.
This was a guy that you and Jeff targeted, 4 years ago or so as a quarterback commitment in that class. Just how much he's progressed from that point that you saw him to where he is now.
We found him early in that, really the first full recruiting cycle that we had, and he's a guy that we thought had all the tools that we were looking for, as far as just his mental makeup, his knowledge of football, and then his physical skill set, the way he could throw the ball and then the way he could move around, as somebody that would fit our offense really well.
At what point as a staff, sorry, just waiting for that to drive by. At what point as a staff did you guys kind of get a sense that Jack was kind of pulling away a little bit in this quarterback competition?
Well, I'll tell you, it was very close.
Yeah.
I mean, the other guys had good camps as well and did a good job. So it wasn't a ton of separation if you're just looking at the practices within camp. When you put the whole bodies of work together, Jack, with what he did last year and carrying it over into camp, we thought that he gave us the best chance.
And just with Aiden and Austin, what kind of camps did they have, and how close were they, and do you feel like they are ready to go in case you need one of
yes,
them?
I think Aiden is ready to go. He's still got the quick release and the accuracy. He's done a good job becoming a leader as well. He's been here the longest out of all of them. So he's ready to go. Austin made huge strides this camp, just getting up to those guys' level with knowing what to do, knowing the offense. And it really showed through. He made some plays in camp, did a good job, and really happy with the way Mike's playing as well. I mean, he was getting the ball down the field in camp, able to push it down the field, make those vertical throws, and showed his athleticism too. So feel really good about our depth at the position. I think we're probably as deep as we've ever been.
And if the first game between Illinois and Nebraska tells you anything, you got to be ready.
From our experience here, I mean, we've unfortunately had to go through multiple quarterbacks. I think every year we've been here.
Right.
So, is there a number 2 quarterback, a designated number 2 guy?
That's something you got to ask Jeff.
But he always says you guys are never going to hesitate to play 2 if you feel that need.
I don't think there still is not hesitation if there's a need to change it up or do something. I think that option's always there. I think we have good guys behind them that if you need a little kickstart, I think there's guys that can do that.
What separates Plummer from the rest of the quarterback room?
Well, like I said, it's very close, I think. But Jack He's done a great job with just knowing the offense, and he brings all the aspects you're looking for: the ability to throw the ball down the field, the athletic ability, the ability to extend plays, and just having an extreme knowledge of the offense and leadership skill set with the guys out there.
Kind of in the weeks kind of leading up to this point, obviously we've talked to other players and they've shown just a high respect for all the quarterbacks in the room. But so far, just after announcing Plummer as the starter, how have they kind of responded to that decision?
I think they've had that same respect the whole time. I think that all these guys have really commanded the respects of the other players. So I think no matter who we pick, they'd be full behind them and know that those guys can get the job done, and they're going to be all behind Jack and making sure they can do everything to make sure that we're successful as a team.
Just how you feel about the offense and what you guys have been able to get done camp, and then these last couple of weeks of practicing and preparing for it.
Yeah, I feel like we've prepared well. I think our guys have worked hard all summer. Had a good camp of physical play, and those guys up front are working their tails off. I think you're going to see some big improvement there, and I really look forward to seeing those guys in live action.
Still like your wide receivers,
of course,
the depth, and
of course. That's definitely a strength on our team is that wide receiver room, just from top to bottom, the depth of it, and they do a great job.